After grabbing all achievements for Oblivion, I decided I wanted to come back and do some sort of challenge run, and the first idea that came to mind was over-encumbrance. While playing through the game, one of the most annoying things I kept running into was becoming over-encumbered. I just am a loot goblin, love to pick stuff up. However, my brain began to wonder, what if I played and beat this game while fully encumbered? That would remove the restrictions of what I could pick up, but would also mean I walk at a snail's pace, and it removes the ability to fast travel. So something as simple as walking from point A to point B all of a sudden becomes 90% of my gameplay. This idea seemed just ridiculous enough that I wanted to give it a shot, so here it is, beating all of Oblivion's main quest while over-encumbered. Now, the biggest question I had to ask myself was, why are we over-encumbered, and for what reason do we keep ourselves encumbered? And I decided it would be because of a foot fetish and an obsession with shoes. So our over-obsession with shoes and feet makes us keep all the shoes and stay over-encumbered. And what hero, you might say, holds on to shoes like this? Well, none other than Danny DeVito, Danny DeVito's younger brother. And from here, using a console command, I give myself 1,000 pairs of shoes to get us started in our over-encumbrance. But Danny DeVito needs freedom. He needs shoes. Oh, such sweet shoes. The smell. Also, make sure to strap on your sport clogs, because I decided to do Master difficulty. I'm an idiot. With the Emperor telling us he's seen us in his dreams, which honestly is a little forward for the Emperor, we waddle our way down into the sewers, letting the guards take care of the first wave of assassins, and kidding myself out, getting ready for what turns out to be a more difficult fight than I expect. Dude, what the frickin' heck is Master difficulty? What? Why is it such an insane jump in difficulty? Realizing Master difficulty might be a little more ridiculous than I expected, but not wanting to look like someone who can't enter the salty spittoon, I decided to just keep on with it. And as luck would have it, there's a shield and some leather armor on the ground here, which will help me take a lot less damage. After killing a few more rats, we face the next roadblock, the zombie. Honestly, Master difficulty makes every enemy a boss level threat. It's crazy. Continuing through the caves, honestly having not too much trouble, but having to be very cautious nonetheless, we run into an actual roadblock, and that is the Goblin Shaman. Oh gosh. Holy crap. Maybe I need to sneak up behind it and get in its face so it doesn't cast spells. Dude, how the heck am I supposed to kill this thing? After finally realizing I have a vial of poison on my character and poisoning my blade, I do a massive chunk of damage right off rip and am able to take down the Goblin Shaman. Honestly, if I didn't have that poison, I think I would have been stuck. Finally, with that finished, we regroup with the Emperor and his guard and decide to go for the warrior as our birth sign for the extra endurance and strength it gives. While following them, I let the blades take care of all the enemies here and eventually say goodbye to the Emperor. With the awful loss of this once great Emperor, I then create my custom class, the Shoe Snatcher, focusing once again on strength and endurance, and decide to dip into Conjuration. This ends up being my saving grace through this run, honestly. After taking down the last couple rats in my way, we make it out of the sewers, and finally, Danny DeVito is free to smell shoes once more. Now, because of the lack in fast travel, I have to be extremely intentional with my routing here. Because I move so slow, backtracking is something I really don't want to do. So first things first, we make our way into the Imperial City, make sure to sell some stuff and get a little bit more set up for our run here, and increase the collection of our beautiful shoes. With some fresh new shoes to walk in, I make my way to the nearest inn, make sure to get in my level up, and then head to a spell vendor to get some conjuration spells. Luckily, choosing Conjuration in the class setup does start you out with a skeleton summon spell, but I decide to pick up a bound weapon just in case, so I can level up that spell. While making my way through the city, I decide to stop by the arena and show these hooligans what kind of man Danny DeVito is. Dude, how... Dude, who designed master difficulty? What the crap is this? This is ridiculous. Who designed this crap?
Show me what you've got.
Oh, no. Go get him. Dang, Skelly Boy does work. Okay, okay. Skelly Boy's got it. We can do this. We can do this. Sucker. I feel like I need to name him. What do we name you? Archie? We call him like Archie. I feel like Archie feels right, you know? And after discovering the powers of our new friend Archie, I'm beginning to feel a little better about master difficulty here. With this feat accomplished, pun intended, we make our way out of the Imperial City on our way to Wayne Priory. While going through the city, I make sure to keep summoning Archie over and over again to level up my conjuration skill, and by the time I pass the inn just outside the city, I end up leveling up my conjuration skill enough to warrant yet another level up. Once again, focusing on stats that's going to give me health, and now wanting intelligence for the summoning. And now it's time to begin our true meat and potatoes of this run, the journey. He just talked to me? Did the horse just talk to me? You see the subtitles? Horse whisper. Okay, I will say we're actually making better time than I thought, which I know is a very weird thing to say. Yeah, we're already halfway from the city. Okay, this isn't going near as bad as I thought. I thought this was going to take way longer. It's going to take me like maybe 20-ish minutes to get from place to place. Oh, I remember there was a bandit here. We'll try to take him out. He might have better armor for me.
Your money. Do your worst.
Dude, the skeleton is literally carrying. What the heck? Shoes. Those feel good on my feet. He dropped his hammer. Thank you. Oh, I do want to loot up farms. Grab all their resources. Felt. I need to find alchemy resources as well so I can start working on potions too. Because I want to start making damage potions. Because that was the only way I made it through the intro cave on master difficulty was the damaging potion, which was kind of clutch. Hey, this is money, baby, money. Wow. Archie, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The watermelons are too heavy. Oh, you're right. They're too heavy. My bad. I'm going to be honest. That took less time than I thought. Okay. We all know the story, yeah? I don't need to go through all the dialogue, correct? I have a full video about me playing the whole game if you want to, like... do you have...
I keep a few things.
Yes. Hey, buddy, nice shoes. Boots. Wait. 2,000 is crazy. That's double the distance. We might go down to Skinrad then. Considering it took me about 20 minutes from the Imperial City to Wayne Priory, I know it's going to take about 40 minutes to make it down to Kvatch and take on my first Oblivion Gate, but of course that means I gotta fight a bunch of people, which means I want to be as prepared as possible. So I decided to make a quick pit stop in the city near Wayne Priory Coral in order to just get set up for my journey and try to level up once more before finally setting out. While in Coral, I decided to do a bunch of thievery and steal a ton of books. But forgetting that I need someone to sell the books to in order to actually make money, and because I haven't joined the Thieves Guild and the process it would take to join the Thieves Guild would be just ridiculous, so this was all for nothing. But finally, summoning Archie enough gives me enough experience to once again sleep and level up. Leveling up is extremely important for this run at a later point. We'll get to that. Instead of hitting straight for Kvatch, I decided to stop by Skinrad in order to stop by the Mages Guild there to see if I can find some more conjuration spells, as well as potentially level up on my way there and use the inn in order to level. Make 3-hour-long ambient walking videos? Yeah, exactly. And a smoke detector beep somewhere. Now, getting back into things and making my way to Skinrad, one thing I actually really enjoy about this run is that it makes me literally slow down and take in all the locations I walk by. I come across a small town called Hactor that I've honestly never been through, and end up stealing shoes even though the icon was white.
Thief!
Oh, how is that thieving? I mean, the icon wasn't red. Whatever, we'll leave. Thanks for the shoes though. They feel nice on my feet. And with my new shoes, come across some Aeliad Ruins and decide to go check it out and quickly find out why I shouldn't be there. And as we start getting closer to Skinrad, we come across a cave called Goblin Jim's Cave. And I don't know about you, but I gotta know who Goblin Jim is. So we gotta go inside. Where's Goblin Jim? Goblin Jim? Whoa! 2 goblins. 3 goblins? Yo, I don't know about this one, boys. Oh, shoot. No. Holy crap. Which one's Jim? I don't know. We might be able to get just one of them. Great job, Archie. Archie, please help. You dumb sack of bones. I don't know why I'm so determined to clear out this cave. I should just move on and be done. Alchemy equipment. That's actually huge. We can start to make potions. I don't want to sit in the chair. That's not how you sit in that chair. Archie? 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 Where did you go? You're such a dumb skeleton. Okay, I'm just getting out of here. Let's go to Skinrad. Let's try to sell some stuff. We'll sleep. Make a bunch of potions. Try to sell the potions. And then maybe go to the Mages Guild and see if we can get any... Why? Why? Dude, why can you not do anything? Archie, please. I need you. Oh, he got one. He got one. I heard a wolf. I heard a wolf. Yes, Archie. You did wonderful this day. Oh, that was stressful. Holy crap, dude. Great job, Archie. I always believed in you. You dumb sack of bones. Honestly, not a fan of Goblin Jim's cave. Also, the fact that there wasn't a goblin named Jim in that cave has me severely disappointed. After making our way into Skinrad and resting there to level up, I then run to the Mages Guild, seeing that they have a Storm Atronach spell for sale. I'll definitely be coming back for this, and then begin to make my way to Kvatch. While on my way to Kvatch, we pretty much stick to the main road and end up running into very few enemies, pretty much making it there without any hiccups. But then we get to one of the biggest hurdles of this run, our first Oblivion Gate.
They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you! Run when you can!
I don't know why I love that dude.
I just can't
Dang.
sleep. I lie down and close
Can you
my
imagine
eyes,
running
but
like
I
that?
can't
Feels like a dream.
Stand back, Civil. This is...
Alright,
Good luck.
come on Archie. You ready, Archie? Well done, Archie. Good job.
You're right, alright.
Let's go, dude. Look at how slow he's walking. Listen, I know I'm slow, but come on. You don't have to walk like that, do you? Now, this Oblivion Gate is annoying. It's a pretty long-winded one with a pretty long walk up, and you have to go out and grab a key from a separate tower. It's just, it takes forever. But luckily, with the help of our new friend, we should be able to... Yeah, he dies immediately. We're on Master difficulty. What'd you expect? And of course these Dromora are crazy powerful and basically one-shot me if they decide to cast a spell. So it feels like a lot of RNG whether I can survive this tower. But by sticking to the shadows and trying to just let Archie repeatedly attack them, let him die, resummon him, I slowly make my way up this tower to finally shut it all down. With the Oblivion Gate closed and making it into the city Kvatch, this is where the sheer number of allies and knights that are just with me make a massive difference, and I'm able to kind of just sit in the background while they take care of everything for me. I make sure to quickly level up before talking to Martin, getting him on board with the plan, and continue to clear out the rest of Kvatch. Again, nothing too special here. With all the knights with us and now Martin, we're able to kind of just sit in the background and let them take care of all the enemies. And of course, summoning Archie for some help. And by the time we cleaned up all the enemies in the castle, I was able to sleep in one of the beds, even though the castle was on fire, and level up once again. With the city cleared out and all the monsters of Oblivion vanquished, it's time we take Martin back to Wayne Priory and meet up with Father Joffrey. And here's where I put some thought into my routing here. You see, now that we have Martin with us, it means we're going to be able to take on enemies a lot better, which means we can go through dungeons a lot easier. And later on, Martin is going to need 4 things from us in order to open up the pathway to paradise in order for us to do the final quest of the game. 2 of those things can be pretty easily achieved in between Kvatch and Skinrad. And so our first stop on our journey ends up being in the Aeliad Ruins of Miskarkand. And with Archie and Martin at our side, we begin to clear our way through this dungeon.
Take that!
No! That's so dumb. Gotta wear sneakers for this? Yeah, I think Danny DeVito needs different shoes for this encounter. Like thick cowhide. Feels good on the feet. Bro didn't put his Crocs in sport mode. So real, dude. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need our clogs. There we go. Sport mode? Good to go. These skeletons got no shoes. What am I gonna do? Oh, I think I can grab it early. Oh, this is huge information. Dude, this is actually huge to grab this early. Wow. Get him, Archie. Oh, a lich? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is not good. How the heck am I gonna kill this guy? Huge. Archie, you're literally the GOAT of this entire run. It's crazy. Man, the sport mode Crocs really put in work for me. They helped me a lot in this run. Can someone mod the clogs to look like actual Crocs, please? Make them the Lightning McQueen Crocs. That's what we need. You know, those super rare Crocs that for some reason are like hundreds of dollars, I think. Sport mode spell that doubles your speed. No, you have 2 pairs of them. One that's not in sport mode and one that's in sport mode. The sport mode pair gives like 200 speed. Now, I know that combat is so riveting to watch, but luckily when fighting the last enemy, the Lich, I got my character ready for yet another level up. And upon making it outside, I quickly found a camp nearby, slept at it, and leveled up to level 9. Now I said I needed to level quick for a specific reason, and this is where that comes into play. You see, one of the things that Martin needs to open the portal is a Daedric artifact. Luckily, one of the lower level Daedric artifacts that you can grab happens to be very close by to these ruins. And so after hanging out at this camp and just spamming abilities, making potions, and doing everything I can to just level up on the spot, I gain enough experience and am able to sleep, leveling up to the required level 10. And so after a quick jaunt over to the Shrine of Meridia, we're able to start her quest by offering some zombie flesh that we got in the very Aeliad Ruins we were just in. Meridia here does not like necromancers, so she asks us to clear out a cave full of necromancers. And so now it's time to make our way to where these necromancers are, and luckily, because we still haven't gone to Wayne Priory yet, we still have Brother Martin with us to help us take care of these necromancers. But here's where Master Difficulty really shows why it feels like they didn't even test it. It's stupid. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. How the heck am I supposed to kill these guys? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, save. Dude, why are the headless zombies so tanky? Also, I swear the difficulty spiked after hitting level 10. Like, everyone is so much harder to kill all of a sudden. I'm leaving. Where did you come from? No. I'm so dead. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm tempted to just not level anymore. Because if everything's just gonna keep getting harder. Did they get her? No, they didn't. Ooh. Oh, she just spawned in the zombie right behind me.
Damn you!
I'm literally losing my mind over this stupid cave with like 5 necromancers. Oh look, she died. The necromancer just healed, dude. What the crap? Dude, I literally thought I had the perfect situation. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna like literally every swing on my mace, I'm gonna put poison and just bah, bah, bah. She just goes, nope, fire damage, you're dead. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed by this. Just reset. The problem is Martin and my skeleton keep targeting the summoned monster, which is obviously like the worst thing to target here. Martin, please get the necromancer, not the skeleton. Holy crap, dude.
Fight fire!
She healed again. She freaking healed again, dude. What is this? Why? Why are you unkillable? Just freaking die, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm done with Master. That's baloney. Straight baloney right there. After being in this cave for well over an hour, fighting these necromancers, I finally caved in, reducing the difficulty down to just expert. Expert difficulty does not make this game any more of a pushover than master difficulty. It just gives that slightest bit of margin that allows me to feel like I can breathe, because rather than taking 6 times damage for all the attacks, I still take 3.5 times damage. That's still a lot of damage. She got frozen. Oh, she's dead. Oh my gosh. Save. Just save. What the crap was that? Dude, I've never felt like a basic enemy felt like an impassable wall like that. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, we're keeping expert difficulty because it's obviously still not a pushover. Also, what shoes were you wearing? I need to wear your shoes. I'm guessing it was these ones, okay? Thanks for your shoes, lady. But finally, with some more persistence and lowering it to expert difficulty, I'm able to finally clear out this cave and then make it back to Meridia, getting the Daedric artifact required for the main quest. With both these items in hand, we now make our way back to Wayne Priory in order to get the Amulet of Kings and give it to Martin, which, of course, if you know the game, doesn't go as planned, and the Amulet of Kings, of course, was stolen. So we end up having to take Martin to a safe location along with Father Joffrey up to Cloud Ruler Temple. And so with the crew together, I made a quick stop in the city of Coral real quick to grab some spells, and ended up running into a guy who sells quite a few of the conjuration spells I'd want. And with these new spells, I begin my journey up to Cloud Ruler Temple, making sure to just summon along the way to just continue leveling up my conjuration. Finally, with Martin safe at Cloud Ruler Temple, Joffrey welcomes us into the Blades, and we get assigned our next task. Now at this point, my conjuration was in the 80s, and I decided to off-stream really quick, get it up to 100. Honestly, took no time at all. After quickly perusing Cloud Ruler Temple in order to find new shoes, oh my shoes. Yes, shoes. Ooh, yep, we're doing the blue suede. We then get our next task from Father Joffrey, which is to meet up with the guard Varys back down in the capital city in order to pursue the Mythic Dawn. And so we begin our long journey back down the mountain to the capital city, making it to this tavern and talking with Varys. Varys and I take down a Mythic Dawn agent who tried to kill him and end up finding this book on the dead guy's body. Now, this main quest is basically collecting 4 of these books in order to find out where they lead, in order to join the Mythic Dawn as like an undercover agent kind of vibe. And so after talking with the Mages Guild about locations where we could find these books, we end up going to a local bookstore who potentially has a couple of the copies, but they already had a guy who had claimed the only copies available. And so after running into said guy, convincing him that he's basically a traitor if he holds onto those books, we get the books from him and find out that he was actually going to a secret meeting that was going to be giving him the final edition of these books. And so, of course, we're going to pose as him and head to this meeting spot. And so, after partnering up with Varys, we make it down into the Imperial sewers, and with the new help of my friend Dwayne, we crush the Mythic Dawn here, grabbing the final volume of this book collection. And so with the information on the books, we find our way to this gravestone, which gives us a hint on where to go to join the Mythic Dawn. And so finally, with all of our tasks completed in the Imperial City, it's time to make our way to this hidden cave and join the Mythic Dawn. But then, disaster.
Everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty.
Yes.
Give me your possessions and put on this initiative.
You can't have my shoes. They're mine. These shoes are mine.
Then you have come.
Game. Why? Okay, we're good.
For Lord Dagon!
They're my shoes. No one can take my shoes from me.
I do not fear death.
Get him, Dwayne. Hey, nice shoes you had there. I think I'll put those on. Whichever pair of leather boots they were. Taking shoes from the shoe snatcher, Danny DeVito would never allow. This fight against the Mythic Dawn is now personal. Now, with some cautious, conjured Dwaynes, I just sit in the back and kind of let him clean some dudes up while I hide around a corner, making sure to not get attacked, because there's a lot of spell slingers here, and I have very quickly found out in this run, spell slingers are the bane of my existence. They get around all of my block and chew through my health like crazy. But with enough persistence, we take out everyone here and are able to grab the book Mysterium Xerxes. With this book in hand, we finish clearing out these caves and begin our trek over the mountains back to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good about the run. We've made some very good progress back to back, and I feel like my routing is paying off quite well. And so making it to Cloud Ruler Temple and handing the book over to Martin, he said he needs some time to study it. And so we pick up a task from Joffrey in order to give him time. The task is basically to root out some insurgents in the local town, which is just a quick jaunt down the hill. Of course, I've done this quest, so I know exactly what house to go into and who to take care of. With the targets eliminated, I make my way back to the top of Cloud Ruler Temple and realize I forgot to grab the scroll in the house and end up reloading a save to grab the scroll in the house to then take it back up to Cloud Ruler and give it to Joffrey. After returning to Martin, he basically tells us that he needs 4 things in order to open a portal to Cameron's Paradise in order to get the Amulet of Kings back from him. Luckily, 2 of those 4 things I've already collected, so that's going to simplify our collectathon massively. So right away, we immediately hand him the Daedric artifact, and after doing so, we get told Father Joffrey wants us because an Oblivion Gate has appeared. And so running into Joffrey?
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion Gate has opened outside the city.
Joffrey, put your clothes back on. What are you doing? His dogs are out. Them feet are out. He's letting them wiggle. Being given our task to clear out this Oblivion Gate in front of Bruma, we head down to Bruma, make sure to talk with the guards out front, and make our way inside the Oblivion Gate. Now, luckily, one of these guards, a part of this crew, is actually immortal. He literally can't be killed. He just gets knocked down and stands right back up. So, with the help of Dwayne and this immortal guard, this Oblivion Gate was actually not too big of an issue. After finally making it to the top and shutting down yet another Oblivion Gate, making it back to Cloud Ruler Temple and reporting in with Joffrey, we get told to once again report in with Martin. Speaking with Martin, we need the next thing, which is the Blood of Tiberius Septim, which we can find on his armor. And so after finding the location of his armor from Joffrey, it's time to make our trek into yet another dungeon here. Making our way into this dungeon, basically we just have to go kill 4 specific skeletons that have armor on that basically has the soul of old Blades members tied to them. While in here, I make sure to let Archie show his true strength against these other skeletons and finally free all 4 of these spirits, and they give me access to Tiberius Septim's armor. After handing the armor over to Martin, he then tells us the next task is to grab the Great Welkin Stone that we've already grabbed. So we hand the Great Welkin Stone over to him, and we get the final task of this mission to go into the Great Oblivion Gate and get the Great Sigil Stone. Now, normally in this game, you can go to each of the major towns, do an Oblivion Gate in order to get a bunch of aid to help with this big fight here, but that would require literal hours of just walking to go to each town. So I decided to just settle for the guards we have here at Bruma and just make a go for it. Little did I know this would end up being one of the hardest sections of this whole run. As I'm talking with Martin and the crew getting ready to go into this giant Oblivion Gate, one question keeps crossing my mind. This Oblivion Gate is timed before a supposed doomsday strikes. So I have to make it through this entire Oblivion Gate within the time they've allotted me while only being able to walk at the slowest speed possible. I don't even know if this is possible at this point, but I'm still going to go for it. So we begin to make our way out to encounter this giant Oblivion Gate, but little did I know how difficult just the intro to get into the gate would be. One thing I didn't know until I started this run was that you have to keep Martin alive. He's not some immortal NPC like a lot of other main characters are. He dies, it's game over. But I'm also still super weak against everything here. I get absolutely destroyed by most of the enemies here without the help of the people around me or my summon. So it's this weird balancing act of trying to pull enough aggro to keep Martin safe, but not pulling too much aggro to where I die immediately. This section was brutal.
Hey, can I have your shoes? I'd like to wear those.
The way things are like Beyblading around as they die is so funny looking.
The Great Gate!
Okay, we need to heal. Okay. Go. Dude. Okay, maybe I need to stay over closer to the Great Gate. I'm gonna hide here this time. Let's see how we do. I'm a horrible ally. Martin has been slain? That can happen? Got it, okay. I didn't realize. I thought Martin was unkillable.
Soldiers of Citadel.
How? Huh? Please, no. Game said no. I was right there. Saving? I might have gotten fricked there. I might have saved right before Martin dies. Yeah, I did. Gosh dang, dude. Oh no. Dude. Here we go, here we go. Okay, okay. Go, go, go. We're on a timer. Dude, let's go. Let's go, Archie. Oh, he just died? What the heck? Oh, did he hit my shield and do so much damage that he killed himself? Because my shield reflects, yeah? He just, like, insta-died. Like, what happened? Dude, if we can't make it in time, then this might be just game over. He stays around for 40 seconds. Let's try to bring him in. I don't know if I can walk over the lava. We'll find out. This might kill me. Yep. Yep, okay. I'd have to be full health, probably, if I wanted to do that. Okay, okay. Dude's got feet that can conquer the world. Just walks through lava. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Who are you attacking? What is he doing? What is he doing? Let's try sneaking this time to see if we can not aggro as many... the dude who's up on the bridge. I have to open the gate. Has anyone seen the timer in the top left ever pop up? I don't know how much time we have left. Come on, big guy. Come on. Okay, okay. Let's just kill this guy. 6 minutes. Okay. Okay, we have 6 minutes. Drop a save. Let's go. I need to just go. I need to just go. 5 minutes. I don't know if this is enough time. Oh, no. Especially not with this. I can't jump. That's down, that's down. This way. 4 minutes? Dude, there's no way we clear this. I can't hold my shield and walk backwards, because if I do, I slow down. Oh, we might actually... He has the key. Okay, okay, we need to do this, actually. I only have one lockpick. Dude, why do I suck at lockpicking? Okay. Okay. How much time do we have? Basically just 2 minutes. Get him, big guy. Get him, get him, get him. Yo, I think we're doing it. 105 seconds. 100 seconds left. 95. I honestly didn't think we'd make it. I thought I was about to have to restart that run. Let's go, dude. Yes! No, not bird.
I'll take your shoes, though. Green velvet. I like those. Yes. So nice on my feet.
That was stressful. I never thought my heart could race with such a slow run.
Finally, with the last piece of the puzzle, we hand it over to Martin. He opens the portal to paradise, and we go after Mankar Cameron in order to get the Amulet of Kings back. Now, most of Paradise goes off without a hitch. Using summons and just clearing out caves as normal poses very few issues for me. But this entire run, I've been very intentional to pick up lots of crafting resources to have a ton of poison ready to go just for this fight. You see, I just know with the sheer amount of enemies in this room, my summon is not going to focus on the big head honcho Mankar Cameron. So I need to think of the best way possible to take him down with my own skills and my own abilities. And the best option I could think of was using poison on blades and using a lot of it. And so getting to the final fight, I decided to test the water first by attacking his companions. Turns out he just wants to monologue. So I'm able to take out his companions first, and then I get set up to try and kill him.
Okay, let's give this a go.
Stand before me. In the heart of my power.
I can't believe this is what I've resorted to try and beat this guy. This is just how little damage you do in this game. It's ridiculous. These upper levels of difficulty are crazy, dude. We're doing really good damage. He's healing. That's not good. This is the last one I got. Do we switch maybe to a staff in case he tries to run away? He was dead. I had it. That was it. All right, so we just gotta use every single poison in our inventory and then we're good to go, right? Ridiculous. Dude, I don't care about the stupid mastery. Get out of my face. No, 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 no. Give me your shoes. Give me your gold-trimmed shoes, you piece of garbage. I'm wearing your shoes. Those are my gold-trimmed shoes. That was insane. That was so dumb. Oh, but we did it. I hope I never have to do that ever again in this game. With Mankar Cameron down and giving the Amulet of Kings back to Martin, it's now time to close the Oblivion Gates forever. We then make our way back down to the capital with a nice long walk to finish out this run, and after talking with the head honchos, oh no, wouldn't you know it, Meridia's Dagon decides to invade our plane and try to take control of it. And we can't have that. And so, after running through enemy lines and deciding to use invisibility to sneak past Meridia's Dagon, we finally make it to the final room. Yes! You know what? I think someone needs to join us for this. Who better to join us than the person who's been with us from the very beginning? Archie.
I do what I must do. Farewell, but not.
You watching this, Archie? What a sweet boy. Beautiful. Let's go. We did it. Oh, skip it. I don't care. I must make a shrine worthy of Danny DeVito. Okay. These don't count because we had to do it to make myself overweight, but I think that's every pair of shoe I had. Yeah. Yes. This brings Danny great joy. What a beautiful shrine. It's like pushing me out. What? That's a large amount of shoes. And there you have it. After building a shrine to Danny DeVito, the run is finished.
It was honestly really hard to capture how slow this run was and still keep it entertaining for you guys. So I hope I pulled it off and that you're still watching right now. Thank you everyone who supports me and my channel. I know I've gone dark for a little bit here. Life has just kind of gotten really insane for me, but I'm trying really hard to find a way to gain more margin for my YouTube channel so I can pour more attention into it. Hope your next meal is a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.